Hey guys, how's everybody doing today? It's been a really weird week. Is anybody else having like a weird week? Energetically, the Schumann resonance, the sun's waking up. Asteroid last night came so close to us. They said it was like within 1,500 miles of us and they didn't even know it was there until after? That's weird, right? Because they should know that stuff because we're so advanced in our technology. Wow, all the talks of asteroids and wearing the mask, which by the way, I don't wear the mask in stores. And last weekend, an old man, I think, wanted to hurt me. Yeah, it's getting really weird out there. What do? Well, you stand up for yourself and you stand up for what you believe in. And I'm not perfect. I get things wrong all the time. My last video, I botched quite a few things and forgot some dates and no perfection. I always look forward to your guys' comments. And, I'm just a truck driver that for some reason sees things different than a lot of folks. I don't know why. I've been like this most of my life. And there's quite a few of us, really. Why is it some of us can see through the bullshit and others can't? Why is it some of us won't conform or walk a straight line and others will do absolutely everything they're told and conform? I don't know, because I'm not going to do it. I wear a mask under my nose into my work and when I take my granddaughter to hibachi. Those are the only two places. Everywhere else I have refused. Walmart's, Aldi's, other restaurants. I just won't do it. Go into the truck stops, I won't do it. People look at me. I have seen a couple of truck drivers refusing. I've also seen truck drivers wearing them when they're driving by themselves in a cab. To all the truck drivers out there, the masks are affecting your oxygen. Your saturation levels will go down. It's a fact. I have a friend who just told me that hers went down to 90%. And, she works in the medical field and has to wear it all the time. It's freaking her out. I've been telling you guys this for months. The masks don't help and they're causing damage and psychological damage. They're causing psychological damage to you guys. They're making you the condemned slaves. So, one of the other things I want to talk about real quick, because my load's about done and I've got to head to Oklahoma, is, did you guys see the percentages of the UK on who will get the vaccinations and who won't? 50% of the people in the poll said they refused to get the vaccines. I did hear America's percentages, but I can't be totally sure. So I'm going to say, I think it was between 40 and 50% said that they refused to get the vaccines. Wonder if that's why Yale's doing what they're doing. Remember what I told you guys? That Yale is going to, or they are already participating in trying to figure out how to guilt you into getting your vaccines. What if somebody got sick in your home and you didn't get vaccinated? It's all your fault. Well, wait a minute. This has been my theory forever, my go-to, my argument. If you're feeling so safe with your damn vaccine, why do you care if I got one or not? I'll be the one that gets sick. That's your theory, right? Might want to use that on them. Don't let them guilt you. Don't let them shame you. Don't get the vaccine, no matter what. Your DNA's already been messed with GMO foods. Your pineal gland's been calcified by fluorinated waters. It's in your toothpaste. It's in your mouthwashes. They don't want your pineal gland to work, guys. Because if your pineal gland works, then you'll know what this world's all about. You'll see the matrix for what it really is. The thermometer that goes over your forehead. I meant to cover this a few weeks ago. Sorry, I've been working. And I'm a single woman. I gotta make my money. But, that's funny. I just thought of something. It has a light in it. The thermometer has a light in it, and it goes right over the pineal gland. It will cause damage to the pineal gland. A nurse came out and said that she realized that, and she was doing the temperatures for all the people coming in. She started doing it on their wrist, and she was actually getting a more accurate reading on the wrist. Don't let them put it over your pineal gland. Get rid of all the fluorinated waters. Get a distiller or Berkey or whatever you can afford. My distiller was like $109 from Amazon. They always last me about a year. You can get a Berkey. I think they're like $349. Those are wonderful. I wish I could afford one of those. I also shared with you guys the water filtration that does not need electricity. It comes in bags. You can put it under a waterfall, in a river, in a lake. Get a smart straw. Whatever you guys got to do. Get away from the GMO foods as much as possible. It's almost impossible, but just keep trying. I think that's about it for today. I just really thought it was interesting on the percentages. There's a lot of people that I think are getting it. And the Great Awakenings here. We're supposedly in the time of the Aquarius, and this was supposed to be the Great Awakening like the Mayans talked about. The Great Awakening was supposed to start, I believe, in 2012, not the ending of times. Again, that was disinformation, which that just seems to be everywhere, doesn't it? Makes you feel a little crazy. Anyways, I've had a rough week. I am battling allergies. Southern California girl, really, I suffer in Arkansas, and it doesn't matter how much honey or anything I do. But I have to say, in the last 2 years, they have not been as bad as what they were the 18 years before that, because I moved here in 99. I wish you guys, hope and love and peace, and be kind to people. My son last weekend, he was in from North Carolina. He was running late to a store, and I'm like, "Where are you, Bubba?" And he's like, there was an old man. He was out in the heat. I went and bought him a few bottles of cold water and some granola bars. And I'm like, "Where is he?" So I went over and took him some cash and talked to him for a little bit. That's how we should be. Not angry and being mean. And I got to tell you, at the beginning of the mask wearing thing and the lines and all that, I was angry and frustrated. But I've toned it down, and I know that one of the reasons the awakened ones like us are here is we're supposed to share information, wisdom, light. That's what it all means. And be kind and smile and, let people know that they're loved. That's my story for today, and I'm sticking to it. You guys have a wonderful day. Ta-ta for now.